Summer is finally here, and with kids being out of school, parents are putting their kids in summer camp to keep them safe during the day. KPAX's Katie Miller introduces us to some of the people making Missoula Family YMCA summer camps possible.
So tell me your names.
Mason, Timmy.
These three are spending their summer at the Missoula Family YMCA summer camps.
We are playing a game. We're practicing playing baseball.
When David Bell was younger, he went to soccer camps in Kentucky, Pennsylvania, and Florida.
The ability to be a part of those programs and receive financial assistance to be a part of those programs was pretty critical.
Today, Bell's president and CEO of Alps Corporation, America's largest legal malpractice insurance company, located right here in downtown Missoula. The Y is a nonprofit, and Alps is a main sponsor for their summer camps. YMCA COO Carrie McHugh says Alps Help makes field trips, special transportation, renovations, and academic programs possible.
So I think it's near and dear to his heart because I think he realizes he was provided opportunity as a child that he normally wouldn't have had.
Bell lived in a single-parent household with his mom, who is a writer.
I have wonderful memories of those experiences of her and I, and some of the windows of time where we had the greatest need were some of the most enjoyable and memorable points of my childhood.
There are 6 to 8 camps every week, and kids can stay all day from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bell says they get a lot of things, but donating money is the easy part.
These folks are just emotionally invested in the kids and in the mission and in making a difference, and that's a really fun thing to be a part of.
And with options like theater, sports, culinary, and crafts, there's a summer camp for everyone.
Bye guys, have fun.
In Missoula, Katie Miller, MTN News.
Last year, the Y was able to grow its Camp Imagination library to counter summer reading loss, and this year they are renovating the camp land property with new ropes courses and a ball pit. For more information, you can go to their website, ymcamissoula.org.